Alright you guys, what's up? So today I am actually going to be going over how to create your own podcast. Now there's a lot of information that I have seen online, but you can't really find too much of exactly how to do it. So that's what I really want to go over today, to show all of you exactly step by step of how to create a podcast of your own. Obviously I've got mine. If you have not subscribed to the channel, definitely go ahead and click the link down below. Also, if you have not seen Damien and Gary Universe, definitely go ahead and check it out. It is on iTunes. The link will be down below. Also, the other videos that you can see in the channel are definitely there as well. But let's go ahead and get started with it. Alright you guys, so one of the first things that you'll need to do that, well not really that you'll need to do, but I know I liked to do this part at least, which was for the lighting purposes. Now the lighting that we have is a whole bundle kit. You can actually see behind me this green screen. This is actually an entire bundle set that I got off of Amazon, believe it or not. Also it comes with your lighting, all of this right here comes with stand, and it comes with a huge box of stuff, which you can see right over there. It's actually, this part right here is a white backdrop for different products that if you're promoting it, whatever, you can take a picture of it like that. Also, it'll come with some extra lights. So these are very, to my knowledge, these are high performance lights. You can get them from Home Depot if you wanted to, but I mean, that's all what you would want to do in general. Now, so we got the whole studio thing out of the way, and you can actually get that on Amazon. Now, let me see here. I'm going to go into this so you can actually see what I have been able to order for myself. Now, one of the things that is right here automatically is my microphones. So you can see here, you know, it's $47 that I paid for it right here, 50 bucks basically, and then 100 bucks for this gold one right here. Now, this obviously you can see here. Let me zoom in real quick for you guys. So you can see here that this deal right here, this is a soundboard, and this right here for these two, these are your power cubes, if you will. So all the power will be generated through here, and then you'll plug it directly from here into your computer or into your phone. Now I went ahead and pulled up exactly what my order was, and when I did this, so you can see that I ordered this on April 22nd of last year, and so that's what this is. Now I'm not sure if there are any more. Let's go into the link real quick so we can see exactly what we're looking at here. So I actually paid a little bit more than that price, so the price has definitely gone down, as you can see here. I think I paid roughly about probably about $300 or so, but it comes with everything, like anything and everything that you would need completely. Those were replacement bulbs that I was telling you about. Your umbrellas, it comes with all of these things. So number one, it depends on what you want to do with your podcast, you guys. Whether you want to go ahead and have the studio lighting, or if you've got your own setup with natural lighting, that is definitely always a good thing to do. From my experiences so far, you know, if you can do that, then great. Now, another deal to do would be for your camera setup. Now, for me, I have actually got what I'm filming on right now. This is what I actually use for my podcasting. It is the Canon, what is this? Canon R8000, I believe? HF8000, I'm sorry. That will be down below as well for you guys, so y'all can actually see that if y'all want to. Also, if you want to have multiple cameras, then great. Have multiple cameras. That I definitely do. I personally like doing that. Have I done that in my podcast? No, I have not, but I definitely am a fan of everybody that does do them, to where you have like 5, maybe even 3 camera setups, so you get different angles of everything, you know. Now, for the next very, very, very one of the most important things that you can honestly do with this, with your podcast, is to have an aggregated platform. Now, for some of you that do not know what the hell that is, you can't really say that you know what it is, even if you don't, because I didn't even know what it was. I didn't even know that you had to go through something like this. So it was a whole new learning experience for me personally. So you have to have, to my knowledge, an aggregator to basically your host, if you will. Just like you would a website, you'd have to have the same thing for this. So right here, you can see that I've got my, I'm actually going through Buzzsprout, buzzsprout.com. And it's a free account that you can actually make, and that's exactly what I've got. So it limits you, as you can see here, it does limit you on your minutes that you can have. I'm already like way up there on mine, just because I've been putting out so much of it. So you go through here, and you have, let's see here, you see the podcast, or you see your episodes, your players. Your players is a different audio player that you have for your websites, so you can go into all of that. Also a website, if you've got one. This is your podcast URL right here. Now, you can actually link everything through this aggregator site, which I really enjoy a lot, because basically it is, it's a one-stop shop for everything. Let's see here. Here's your iTunes. So your iTunes is actually very interesting. So coming down here, it gives you every step that you can ever ask for, 100%. So you come through, you just follow the instructions, and absolutely follow the instructions. It's very, very simple. Once you'll do this, submit to Apple Podcasts. It'll take, from what I've seen, it'll take you roughly about a week and a half. I got mine in about a week and a half for sure, to get validated, and then that's whenever you come down here. You see your Apple Podcast URL right in here. So that's obviously a very big deal in itself, because this here, that link is what you would put in your YouTube videos and stuff like that, so you can direct people exactly where to go to for your iTunes podcast. So instead of them trying to search for you, you just come through right here, click and paste, or copy paste this link and put it to your YouTube. So from there, basically that is your biggest thing. This is your absolute biggest tool that you could ever use for a podcast. Now, getting registered for this is very, very simple. It's like you go for making an account for anywhere else, any other website, absolutely. Now, you guys, the next thing to do is to create your content. Now, we've gone over the some of like the alternatives, basically your lighting, your camera setups, the options that you can have. On top of that, your aggregator, which is buzzsprout.com. So you'll see it here. Now, whenever you do this, that is the absolute most important thing that you can do for your podcast, because it's just like a website. You have to have a host, and that host has to basically manage one-stop shop. So it's a very, very big deal. Now, to create your podcast content, do whatever you want. That is the absolute greatest thing about doing the podcast. For me, doing the podcast is very, very motivating for me. Just even for my own self, to allow for more individuals to understand how my brain works. It's a very big deal for me. I really enjoy it. But that's the greatest beauty part of this entire process, is that you are able to put out any type of content that you want to do. It doesn't matter what it is. You can talk about anything. It doesn't matter. For me, if you guys go into the link below, you'll see that, or in some of my other videos here, you'll see that my podcasts are all over the place. But that's the beauty of it, and that's what a lot of people love, is that it's not just your cookie cutter deal. It's going upon real life things, real life situations that every one of you can relate with, absolutely. So, figuring out exactly what you're going to talk about is just half the battle. Then everything else that you've seen online that I've shown you in this video is exactly what you need to be able to do to host your podcast. All right, y'all. So moving on from there, the biggest thing to do is to understand what type of content that you want to put out, like I was saying before. So as long as you have great energy, that you have something worth talking about, that you have something that is that just keeps going, keeps manifesting. Like, that's the biggest thing out of this entire deal to take out from anything else, is to manifest your situations. You want to do a podcast, great. What are you going to talk about? Then go from there and watch how these discussions literally just take off like a rocket in the sky. So it's amazing to be able to do. But like I said, you have your microphone right here. You have another microphone for another person in general. You have your studio setup all around here. Chairs for seating. Another light. And again, you have this. I'm just letting you know what my setup is. You guys can do whatever you want, obviously, but that's exactly where it is at the end of the day. So you have your host, then you have your lighting, your camera, and then you have your topics of discussion. It's literally that simple. Now, the first few episodes, keep in mind, you guys, it is going to be one of those things that you are going to get stage fright, like stage shy, like camera shy, if you will. That is a thing. And understand that, your first episode is going to be bad. It will. And just accept it and move on. The only way to get better is by being able to do your first one, moving on, looking at your first one, and then literally seeing what you can do to better things from there. It's really how it is, and it's very, very cool to be able to do. It's a growing experience, just like a business, just like a relationship, just like a friendship, just like a relationship with your own mother, because today's Mother's Day, so happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. But seriously, the thing is to be able to put something out there for everybody to be able to relate with. Even if they can't relate with it, at least it's fun content to see. So once again, go to buzzsprout.com, and I'm not endorsing them, or I don't get paid by them by any means. I'm just letting you know where my platform is, and you can really take it on from there. And by the way, once you do your validation of validating your podcast, iTunes will send you some verifications back. You'll be able to build up everything on there, and literally just follow the instructions on Buzzsprout. What you see here, just follow all of these instructions, and I promise you it is going to be that simple on being able to get your podcast up and going on iTunes, YouTube. For all of you out there that don't know how to do the YouTube deal, that is so simple. Absolutely so simple to do. To upload a video to YouTube, just like I have a video uploading right now. So you'll see here that you're gonna have okay, let's actually start from, let's start from here. So you go here, upload a new video, and from here you'll just select a video to upload, and then you'll go wherever your files are. Let's say that we want to do Adrian proposal video. So we'll go ahead and do Adrian proposal video, and then you'll start to upload it from there. And this you'll go through two rounds of this. One is uploading and the other one is going to be processing. Once you do that, then you're all good to go. So since I'm not going to be uploading this video, I'm just going to cancel that one out. Cancel my upload, and there you go. It's that simple to do. So that's exactly what I'm doing for here right now. This is another podcast that I got going up, and then it's literally all you do. It's amazingly simple. So again, Keep it simple, you guys. There's no need, no reason to overly complicate this stuff at all. It really is that simple. So see you guys in the next video.